Well, g'day guys. Following on from last video, it's 12:30 the next morning. Yeah, we've got all these silos here full. Oh, we've just got to top off the last one, but it's pretty well all full. Got the light tower there, which is coming in very handy. And yeah, see what tomorrow brings. Well guys, another morning. I just had to duck down to the lease block here. The Cat tractor there, the Challenger, had a issue with the alternator, so couldn't get it started after it was turned off last night, so they had to knock off I think about 11:30 or something. But yeah, we just came here earlier and I didn't show it because we were flat out, but we just thought maybe the brushes were a bit sticky or something. So I just gave it a bit of a tap with a hammer and got it to charge at least to get us by. And then, yeah, we got an alternator in town that we've got to pick up and fit. So that's what's happening this morning, at least anyway. Righto, the barley's all done and we're on the move again. So I'm just going to be in the 555 here, moving the mother bin down to where we're doing some contracting. So yeah, there's I think nearly 600 hectares to do there. So we just got the one header going to be doing that, and the other header is obviously at the development block. So yeah, see what today brings. Well, we're back at the development block. Yeah, we got all the gear moved down to where we needed to go. I tried to fit that alternator I had there, but it just wasn't quite right. It was out by about 3 mils, so had to order one, and yeah, that should be tomorrow hopefully, and try again there. But anyway, we're back here to get cracking here again. So got Dad's there getting the light tower, and we're going to take it over to where we're dumping the grain. So I think we're got our tester, the grain tester, and we're just testing every load that's going into the pile, and that way for whatever reason, if there's a real wet load, we don't really want that in there. So making sure it's all dry, and also we know exactly what we got when we want to sell it. So yes, there's a little pile starting over there. This is a first for me. I don't think I've ever been involved in doing a bunker. There it is. Feels a bit wrong doing that. Well guys, on the chaser bin, the sun's already set, not a lot of light left, but yeah, hopefully I'll see us in the morning, because that means that nothing exciting's happening, which is what we want. We don't want any excitement. So anyway, see what happens. Well, there's 240 tonne there. Doesn't really look like it. Righto, we're back into it for another day. First job after blowing down the header and getting that sorted is we're just got to double check our bunker here. We've got the dimensions of how high we can peak it, so we're just going to measure that, set the auger at that height, so we know we can't go any taller, which yeah, we don't want to run the risk of not being able to cover it with the bunker tarp. So yeah, should be sorted. Well, we've got the little truck has got a bit of an issue with leaking coolant, so currently trying to get that going again. So in the meantime, I've got to hike a fair way back to the where the bunker is here, and I'll be unloading straight on the ground out of the chaser. I don't think it's going to feel right, but yeah, it's what we've got to do. Usually we have the GPS is hooked up, and you can even just use the GPS on the chaser bin here. But where we are at the minute with all the contour banks and yeah, the zigging and zagging, both the header and the chaser bin are just freehanding it, so no auto steer. A little bit more tricky because you've got to speed up when you're going turning on some of them, and you've got to slow down, and yeah, so I'm just concentrating on watching how close I am to the header comb and getting ready to react to any sudden movements. So when we're growing up, often the first job you get is to be a chaser bin driver, and we're always taught that you need to pretend that the header driver can't see you. So you need to react to make sure there's no grain spill. So pretty much the header driver just ignores you, and yeah. Sometimes when the chaser bin's really full though, you have to just get the header driver to change his speed because you can't quite see when it's flowing over the back or anything, but a bit of fun anyway. Well, the crop is going quite well here, and we're a fair way away from where we got the bunker, so the little truck has been keeping up surprisingly well, but yeah, we're just running into a bit of an issue with it, just starting to lag behind. So what we're going to do, which is a little unconventional, is we're going to get the dump truck and we're going to probably load into it, see how much it holds, just to, yeah, one, see if it works all right. But yeah, we can just back up to the pile and dump it just when we need to, not necessarily keep it running, but just when we have a bit of a time when the other truck can't keep up and we need to keep going, we can just unload a little bit into that. But yeah, we'll give it a crack, see what happens. Well, we reckon we got probably 9-10 tonne on. Yeah, because it doesn't have tall sides, obviously, it's yeah, we don't want to go around a corner and it all fall out. We could fit a bit more at the back, but the tailgate doesn't quite seal very well, so we just left that. But yeah, that'll help us get out of a pickle, hopefully. Well, it's the following afternoon. Yes, everything's been going pretty good here at the development block. The bunker pile's getting bigger, and we've just got some storms about. You might be able to see the sky's just a little dark in some places. So we're going to try and get this tarp on this bunker. So yeah, have most of it covered at least, and if necessary we can quickly just cover the face of it. But we'll yeah, see how we go. Righto, we're just rolling it out. Hopefully it works. By the time everyone comments to tell us how to do it, it's going to be too late, unfortunately. Not sure whether this idea is going to work, but we're trying it anyway. So I've got a heap of ratchet straps joined together to give us our length, and then once it gets around to the other side we can pull straight from the middle, and yeah, then yeah, I don't know, the next step. Well, I'd say it's a success so far. Just keeping a bit of tension on it. The other thing is that we just put a bit of grain in the corner there and made a ball out of it, so I've got something to hang on to. That was an old trick back in the cotton tarp days. Well, all we've got to do now is just pull it all the way over, and then, so we'll move the auger, pull this all the way over and then fold it back on itself, and that way, yeah, if we ever need to, in a relative hurry, cover it, we can just grab those corners and yeah, pull it over. So yeah, I think it's worked quite well. What we'll probably do is we'll put a bits of dirt, so we'll get the loader and push a few bits of dirt along the edge here, just to make sure it stays down, and yeah, I think that'll be good. Right, I finally got the tarp all done, ready to pull it over if it rains, and we're just putting a bit of dirt on the ends, so we're not going to want to touch this end again. So we've got our edge there that we need to pull on to, yeah, when we want to cover it up, and then it's just folded back on itself. So yeah, ready for rain. Well guys, thankfully it hasn't been overly exciting afternoon, so that's what we want. But yeah, it's really love this time. This was the sun setting at harvest. It's yeah, just it's really good. The wind dies off, it's calm, and yeah, just enjoying it. So yeah, I think that'll be the end of this video. They're talking a bit of rain in a couple of days, so yeah, there'll still be a bit of harvesting tomorrow and maybe the next day, but yeah, we'll see what happens. And as always, hit the like if you liked the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, we're on Instagram and Facebook. The links for those are in the description, so check them out, and we'll catch you in the next one.